I ain't got a man, but I want you, and it's just nerves, it's just dick, making me think about someone new. You know there's so much to say, I try to hide it in my face and you don't.
Hey YouTube, what's up, what's good? It's Kimberly B, as you can clearly see below, and welcome to my channel. So today, you guys, as you can see, it has been a long time since I have done a hair tutorial, okay? As you can see, my hair is a bit different. There's an elephant in the room. After 3 years of being natural, for a second go round, I decided to first dye my hair red. So I started off with lifting a little bit of my hair color off, and I'll just have to insert some clips.
Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Wait.
So I wanted to give you guys an update on my hair. This is me 3 years ago after I had did my second big chop, explaining how I learned my lesson and I would never color my hair. I would never do anything to it again, etc. And you know, a lot changes in 3 years. And it's like when I look back on that, it was like, of course it makes well-known sense, but in the moment of going through some things in my life and just like, you know, being in a state of depression, I turned to my hair as a result of just trying to change my appearance and just change things around me, and I decided to color my hair. So I ended up bleaching my hair with some 30 volume developer and some powder, of course, in order to do so, and I dyed my hair red. But then I got tired of red, of course, over time, and then my hair was, you know, half black and half blonde-ish reddish, so I decided to go ginger at that point. So this is what my hair color is currently looking like. At the end of the day, I don't know, it's like everybody's hair journey is different, and I feel like it is a sensible thing to say, oh, don't change your hair, don't do that some stuff. But honestly, you know, it's like me looking at myself 3 years ago and now, I feel like we got the right to change things about ourselves if we want to change it, or just as a way of like self-expression, you know, etc. So, I mean, I'm not really a perfect natural hair person. I don't think I'll ever be. I think I'll go through like, you know, periods of change and stuff, but hair grows back, it does. So at the end of the day, me speaking now rather than from my previous mindset when I first cut off my hair for a second time, I really just feel like you got to do what you think is best for you and your hair, whether it's relaxed, etc. In some ways, I see pros and cons to both sides, but I mean, it's always good and bad things in anything. So that's kind of where I'm with it at this point. So my hair has grown out. I got some new growth going on and stuff. I got different shades of like ginger and blonde and brown going on in my hair. So it's not fall just yet, but my hair is giving fall. Length check, if anybody was curious, this is how my hair is right now. When it's stretched out, my nipples are here, so it's like halfway mark. You know, it goes past my shoulders at least. So today I'm going to be doing some box braids. I have not done some in a long time. I got 2 packs of the color number 27. And then I also used 1 single pack of the color 27. So 2 packs and then the 1 bundle itself. The color 27 kind of sort of matches for the most part. So of course, it's always helpful to go ahead and start singling out some pieces of hair so that you'll just have them prepped and ready to go. I twisted just to show you guys like what the thickness is. They were like small, medium for me. I also got a mix of black and blonde hair, but I didn't end up using that pack, so I just used the color 27 all over. Of course, there you'll need some combs, some moisturizers. You can pull up an extra chair, and you'll also need a mirror in front of you and behind you. So if you go to the Dollar Tree, they sell the handheld mirrors for $1, of course. And then if you have any stand-up mirror that you can put behind you, it's perfect so that you can see what you're doing and get a second set of eyes basically for yourself to see how you part. So I always start with sectioning my hair into 2 separate pieces. So of course you have the back portion and you have the front portion, and then I go ahead and make those 2 separate pieces as well, and then use some scrunchies to keep it all separated. Alright you guys, so next I'm going to get into how I actually apply the braiding hair. When I braid my hair, I always work from the back to the front, but for the sake of this tutorial, I want you guys to see and get a concept of how I actually apply the braid so that you'll kind of understand better as you keep watching. So as you see, I took that hair and I loop it in a U and I combine it with my natural hair. So when I'm braiding, it's always 3 parts when I start out. 2 of them are each side of the braiding hair. So you got 1, 2, the synthetic pieces. And then the third piece is going to be your natural hair. So when I loop that around, I continue to keep braiding it like your traditional French braid. And it creates that not like look at the top of the braid, of course, but then I just simply keep braiding down in order to combine it all. So also while I'm at it, I do try to keep my edges out. I look like I'm, flinching a little bit, but I try to keep my edges out and stuff to help preserve them. But as you keep braiding down, y'all, you'll also want to eventually take that third piece and we're going to end up combining it by stealing a little bit of hair from the synthetic pieces. So as I keep braiding down, eventually I'll grab some of the hair from the synthetic parts that are just weave and combine it with my natural hair. To get that to combine, I like to take some of that gel and I put it on my hair because it just helps it to be a little bit more smooth and tameable and getting it to get into the braid. So before we conclude this video, I want to make sure I do another example up close and personal so that you guys can get the concept of how I combine my braiding hair with my natural hair. So you take 1 piece of braiding hair and you do a U-shaped loop. So you'll have 2 parts braiding hair, 1 part natural hair. You want to take your strand of natural hair and flip it up underneath the braiding hair and then proceed to keep on braiding as if it was your traditional French braid. So for a while, you'll be braiding down where you'll have 2 parts of braiding hair pieces. 1 part will be your natural hair piece for the 3rd strand. But eventually, once you braid down a few notches, you'll need to grab some of the braiding hair and combine it with that natural hair strand so that you'll have 3 parts by the end of your braid that are all braiding hair. I hope that makes sense. But yes, definitely rewind this as many times as you need to see how I did it and keep practicing and doing so yourself. I feel like doing the process is the best way to learn because you kind of get the concept of it. So once you combine the hair, you want to just keep on braiding down And then I went ahead and I completed the majority of the rest of my hair off the camera, and this is how it's looking. All right, you guys, so I just wanted to do a little outro to show you guys my end results of what my hair is looking like. As you can see, of course, I don't fully do the tuck method when I braid my hair, but it's still braided up, so you can kind of see the color difference a little bit, but I feel like all together it works and it blends with the color 27 on my hair, and then the ginger color that I had going on, and my bleached hair results. So this is the final look. I just wanted to let you guys see it. I do need to go through and dip my ends in some hot water still. I have yet to do so, and I have a few that I can braid down just a little bit further. But for the most part, I am done, and I love my hair. It's really nice, and it honestly only ended up costing me about $12. I ended up getting more hair than I really actually needed in order to complete my look, so that worked out well. I was able to use the 2 packs and then just 1 extra little bundle of braiding hair. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Hopefully it inspires you on your next look. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Follow me and my kitty on theekimberlyb on TikTok and theekimberlyb on Instagram. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.